Once more, hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So I'm coming out with another recap. We talking House of Villains. Okay, so we pick up where we left off, where Omarosa nominated Tanisha, Corinne, and also Shake on the block. Okay, so Tanisha and Corinne did not expect this to happen because they did not think that they were on Omarosa's radar. I almost said Tamar. I done been talking about them all week. I'm almost saying their names now, but they didn't think they were on Omarosa's radar. So Tanisha and Corinne are really, really mad, especially Tanisha. So Tanisha goes right into the kitchen where Omarosa's standing, and she's just like, "Oh, why you gotta be fake? Why you gotta be fake all the time? You're just so fake. Look at you, sister. You have to put me up. You're supposed to be my sister." You know how Tanisha talks. And Bobby's trying to calm it down. Bobby's just like, no, you're so mad, Tanisha. Calm down. Okay? Here's the thing. What Omarosa messed up is, don't propose an alliance if you're not going to follow through with it. Like, that's a big mistake that you can make, because people are going to use that against you. They're going to be like, oh, you tried to build an alliance, and then they're going to try to use that for a reason, especially on Big Brother. They're going to try to use that as a reason to get rid of you. So Omarosa kind of messed up by doing that. She shouldn't have did that, because had she not done that, Tanisha couldn't have been that mad, because it's like, we never were close like that. I never had no allegiance with you. I never tried to be in alliance with you. I never was in alliance with you. So I could put you up if I want to. Like, I don't owe you no loyalty. So that's where Omarosa messed up. So next thing you know, we see Shake and Anfisa talking, and you could tell Anfisa thinks that Shake is just a loser. She's like, I hate Shake's guts. Shake, every time I see him, he disgusts me. Like, Anfisa just thinks he's a bum. Okay, so Anfisa's like, oh, I don't know if you have my vote, if you're still up on the block, because basically, Shake is trying to get votes. He's trying to make sure he's secured to basically stay in the house, right? But it doesn't seem like she's too keen on keeping him in the house, because she got voted out by him. He casted a vote to put her out the house. So Omarosa and Tanisha ended up getting into it at the outing. So they do this outing, which they do all like every other episode, to where all the cast goes out and like eats and stuff, or like do something, a fun activity. So they go to like this waffles place, and they're all laughing and getting along. And Tanisha says, I'm not with the fake stuff. She's just like, so why you put me up? They start getting into it about who is the reality TV goats of the goats, like who really belongs on this show. Let's really talk about it. Tanisha, sorry, Buki, that you don't belong in the show. I'm not saying it because I don't like Tanisha. I just don't think she's a villain. Bobby has proved himself to be a villain on Zeus. I don't think Tanisha has proven herself to be a villain. Like on her season of BGC, she was right about it. A lot of stuff she went off about. Some of it, no, but most of the stuff she went off about, she was right about. Like when she got arrested, that was messed up because she was the only Black woman there. Like it was a lot of stuff that she was 100% right about. So I don't consider that, you feel me, a villain. So Omarosa's just like, I have 30 million on my shows. How about you? Tanisha's like, oh, you don't have 30 million on YouTube alone. I'm like, what's YouTube to a television? No. Okay, it's very easy to get a good amount on YouTube. Not easy, but it's a lot simpler than getting it on TV, because TV, not a lot of people watch TV. Well, back then they used to watch a lot of TV, so let me not. But it's still harder for TV views versus streaming platform views, right? And Omarosa to me is the GOAT. I feel like a lot of people size her when it comes to her building this reality stuff. Like, I hate how she's not in the conversation for who's the queen of reality television. Okay, I feel like she needs to be added to the conversation because she's deserving of it. So we didn't know a Black villain that's so corporate until she came along. Okay, New York was just a clown, but Omarosa's a corporate clown. There's a difference. Okay. So Shake reveals at this breakfast or whatever that they have that he gets paid by this guy in Indiana. Where do people find these things? Because I wish I can get my hands on one of those type things. He basically says he gets paid to do vaping videos. Like he vapes and he takes videos of it, and some guy pays him $250 each video to basically see him vaping. I never heard of that in time of my life. I seen picture of feet, okay? Picture of bra, pennies and bra. Like I've seen all those type things, but I've never seen freaking vaping videos. That's a little bit weird. I wouldn't want my face in them videos. I ain't gonna lie to you, because Lord knows what he's doing with them videos. But hey, for the right amount of money, I don't think nobody would really care, because that's a good amount just for a stupid video. Like, oh. Anyways, so they get back to the house, and the super villain comes to announce the challenge. So they always have somebody that's a villain announce the challenge, like the elimination challenge. And it's Spencer Pratt. So if you guys don't know, Spencer Pratt was on The Hill. Anybody that remembers Spencer Pratt was like the biggest dickhead on reality television, especially on MTV, because he treated everybody like trash, and he did what he wanted to basically do. So it's kind of funny how he came back to the show, and to be honest, he should have been casted. But by the way he acted, thank God he didn't get casted. I don't know if he's been to heavy therapy or what, but Buki Butt has changed. He's so calm. He's so relaxed. It was just funny to me because like it was so different from what we're used to seeing him do. So basically the villain started to roast him. Kind of Bobby was saying something slick. Shake was like, oh, hurry it up. And he had like no comeback. It's as if like he was scared to say certain things. I'm like, wait a minute. That means he's growl. Oh, he trying to growl? Like he really grew. So shout out to him for that. All right. It didn't seem like he really wanted to be there, to be honest. He seemed like he just got a free check to do the show. So yeah. So he announces what they're going to be doing, and he sort of alludes to it, right? So we get to the actual challenge, and it's literally they got to put their hands in boxes full of either snakes, rats, scorpions, all this stuff, like on some Fear Factor type stuff. And they got to put their hand in it, kind of dig around for these little plates. And it's a sabotage challenge. So you could either put plates in your own bucket until you have like 5, or you could put plates in somebody else's bucket, and since it's not their plate, they get eliminated once they have 5. So it's a sabotage and a winning challenge. So of course, to me, I didn't like this challenge. It's unfair. It's unfair. Shake is a whole veterinarian. How is that even like, bro? They set that up for that man to stay. I don't care. I would have got mad. You got me messed up. You mean to tell me out of all weeks that y'all gonna have this challenge and he's a whole vet? He's used to wild animals. He's used to just animals in general. So Tanisha and Corinne were really mad because they felt as if they were in a disadvantage, and they felt like it wasn't fair for this challenge to happen because of, you know, Shake being a vet. Okay. Now, the producers had to even talk to Tanisha and Corinne. Like, they weren't even going to do the challenge. They were just going to give up and just let Shake win. But after the producers kind of talked to them, and the producer was like, okay, like, you know, we can't let you guys die, right? Like, you know that we're liable for everything. So, like, relax. Like, you know we're liable, right? You know we're liable. Like, basically telling them, like, don't worry. It is what it is. You know, not too much. You're going to be okay. Y'all can't die up in here. Tanisha still didn't care. Okay, Corinne was a little bit more open to it, but she was still petrified. So they all three end up agreeing to do the challenge, right? So they get to the challenge and they have to put their hands in there to collect the plates, right? Mind you, these animals are in the dark. So this whole challenge is in the dark. So you can't even see what you're touching. So when you're putting your hand in these buckets, you're not seeing what you're grabbing. You're just seeing it's in the middle of the dark. You're bumping into each other. So it's a scary type of challenge on top of it. That's what made it even worse. To me, this challenge ain't fit the shop. Like, y'all could have left that for the actual challenge on MTV, because it was just, it was so out of left field. But I guess since it's getting further in the competition, they're trying to make it a little bit harder. So of course, Shake is doing his big one. So he's running up and down. He's getting all the little pallets and stuff to put into Corinne's box because he wants to get rid of Corinne. He wants Corinne to go home, and he just wants it to be him and Tanisha staying. So he's putting all the pallets that he's grabbing from the boxes in Corinne's box. So Corinne is the first one out the competition. She didn't even stand a chance, okay? Because Shake was moving that quick because, like I said, y'all, he's not scared of animals. They did make them put, like, gloves on, but still, you could still get kind of hit by a scorpion and, you know, bit by a rat because those were what was in the boxes. So he did his big one, and he ended up winning, okay? And he ended up winning the whole competition because after Corinne lost, it was only him and Tanisha just gave up. Tanisha just didn't even try anymore. She didn't even want to reach into the buckets because she was scared of what she was grabbing. Okay, so mind you, this whole competition, they're having the rest of the cast watch it on TV with night vision, right? So the rest of the cast is really disappointed because they feel like Tanisha gave up and didn't try hard enough. So Bobby and some of the other cast members, they're really mad at Tanisha for not trying. But I don't care. Had that have been Bobby, he would have been mad too. He would have been like, oh, it's going to bite me. Oh, like he would have found a way. So like, because that competition, that would be something that irritates me. I hate bugs. I hate animals in general. Not like dogs and cats, but y'all know what I mean. So Tanisha ends up finding out that the cast is angry at her. Like the cast did not want to mess with her because she quit. They feel as if it's so much money on the line for you to quit. I ain't gonna lie, on other reality shows, I do hate when like people try to leave when there's money on the line. I ain't talking about not STV 10K. I'm not talking about those type of shows. I'm talking about a Big Brother. I'm talking about a challenge, like those type of shows. Them 10Kers, I get it. Because all y'all do is in there stuff anyway for the 10K. So I get if you would want to quit. But I do hate that when I see that on like Big Brother, The Challenge, or like Survivor, or anything like that. But this challenge to me, this is the one time I would give anybody a pass. Because I haven't seen this type of challenge since Fear Factor. Like that was a Fear Factor type challenge. Let me find out it's the same producers with this show. Okay. So Tanisha is panicking because Bobby tells her the cast is mad. So she decides, hey, I need to do something in order to make sure that, you know, I'm not at risk to be eliminated. So she decides to call a choir. Now, this was so producer done. So there's a big choir that shows up to the house and they're singing, I ain't get no sleep because of y'all. Y'all not gonna get a sleep because of me. I ain't get no sleep because of y'all. Y'all not gonna get a sleep because of me. They did one of those, right? And they're waking up the house because the whole house is sleeping. And, you know, some of the cast was laughing. And Fisa was over it. And Fisa was just like, I'm not used to getting up this early. And it's really annoying. I'm not a morning person. All right. And she really low-key did it to kind of piss off Omarosa. So Omarosa comes out the room and ruins Tanisha's moment. She starts joining the choir and starts singing, she's gonna go home. She's gonna go home. I know it seemed like they low-key joking and they don't really hate each other, but I really feel like they don't like each other for real. I feel like Omarosa thinks Tanisha's get out. Let's really talk about it. And I think she hates that about her. I really wish Nat was in there because I know her and Omarosa would be going at it, Jack. No, I would have me crying. Okay, so Omarosa kind of ruins her moment. The choir ends up leaving. Most of the cast though did find it funny. So they start plotting on who to vote out, and Bobby is the main one plotting. So he's like, I want to vote with the house. I want to vote with the house. Okay, because no, that's the people. That's how I want to vote. That's how I want to vote. Okay, and he starts to basically campaign to have Tanisha stay. Here's the thing: the smarter move would be to have Tanisha to stay because Tanisha is a bigger target now. Omarosa hates her. Some of the house is kind of eyeing her because she's come across a little annoying. So they would want her to go home. So I would want Tanisha to stay too, and I would want Corinne to go home because to me, Corinne's the type that's gonna slide all the way to the finale and end up winning or getting second place, right? So I like the fact that they switched their minds and they ended up keeping Tanisha. So to me, that was like the right move, right? Because at first, most of the cast just wanted to vote out Tanisha because she gave up, but they ended up changing their mind. So they get to eliminations. Corinne gives a stupid ass speech. Corinne's just like, I just want to say thank you guys so much for like all of you guys touching me. You guys have touched me in an amazing way. All the cast just starts laughing at her dumbass. Tanisha, of course, feels away and is not happy with her being up there. And the vote ends up coming out. And it's a unanimous vote for Tanisha to stay and Corinne is going home. Okay, now this was the right move to me, and it also puts Omarosa in a more dangerous position because now she has somebody that's going to be coming after her. So shout out to the cast because they playing smart. And Shake, to me, I feel like he's going to end up winning. I feel like they're going to not pay too much attention to him after a while, and he's going to end up slipping to the end and winning. Okay, let me know what you guys think about this show and who y'all think should have went home and who's playing the best game as of this episode. Okay, let me know what y'all think down below, and we're out, babies.
No personal thing.